There we are, the Four Tunes, Here It Comes Again, and that was from the 60s. I can't remember off the top of my head which year it was. It might have been 64. I'll have to ask Jackie later on because she's the expert on these things. Right, as I said in my introduction, we've got a special programme today with the Yesterukes, and there are four. I was going to say four-man band, but it's actually one lady and three gentlemen, so a four-person band. And welcome along to our studios. So we've fitted you in just about. Tight fit in our studios, isn't it? And first of all, let me introduce you. We've got Rita, Chris, John and Vic. I don't know whether I got them right in the right order there. So Rita, you don't only play the ukulele, do you? You've got various instruments in the band. So first of all, Rita, can you tell me the instruments that you play?
Personally, I play the ukulele, and as a band, we play ukulele, banjo uke, harmonica, bass, and whistle. Your whistle?
Various percussion.
Yeah, various percussions. Yeah.
Oh, we've got the whistle. We're having a look at the whistle now, and it's a real whistle. So first of all, about the ukulele, I looked up the ukulele, and apparently it really has come from Hawaii. It was made popular in Hawaii.
Yes.
Why do you think it was?
Well, it was originally made in Portugal.
Portugal, right.
For sailors, Portuguese sailors, because it's a small guitar, really. And they were in the Pacific, and the Hawaiians took it over.
Oh, right. They found their way to Hawaii, and they took it over, yes. Now, most of us probably are familiar with Formby, aren't we? When we think of the ukulele, we think of George Formby, don't we? Yeah. But your music isn't like that, is it?
No.
No. So we won't have any saucy, dodgy lyrics.
Oh, you can't guarantee that.
So who thought of the idea to actually form the band? Who's the pioneer in?
Well, it started. We've been together 3 years. Originally, it started with Alan Thatcher, who started the band. He was very into it. Well, he was playing in another band at the time, and it all started as a sort of a workshop at the Norton pub.
I thought it might have originated in a pub. Something told me.
Most things do, I think. And it was a Wednesday night, and a lot of us went along just to see what it was like. I'd been playing for quite a while and was just looking at another outlet to play, really. And Alan was really, at that time, I think he kind of wanted to branch out a little bit, and he really enjoyed that, sort of the golden age of ukulele, the 20s, 30s, 40s. And so he kind of put a few feelers out for some players and singers, and we sort of came into being. I mean,
you all found your way.
Kind of sort of found our little way, and we started at Chris's house in his conservatory. I think we probably ate more tea and drank more tea and ate more biscuits than we did actually play, but we found very quickly that we kind of knitted, and we were harmonising very, very quickly, and it sort of grown from there.
Is there much music written for the ukulele?
Huge amounts.
Really? A lot? Yeah, because like you wouldn't find, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you wouldn't find a ukulele in an orchestra, would you?
No, it's not an orchestral. No. It's not an orchestral instrument.
But there's plenty of material.
Huge amounts of
material. Yeah. So is it an easy instrument to play? It's got I had to look at one earlier on. It's got 4 strings, isn't it?
It has 4 strings. Yeah. It's like any instrument. No instrument is easy to play.
No, I'm talking from a point of absolutely. I've never been able to play any musical instrument, so I'm always in awe when I meet a musician, who play a piano or violin. Or even,
I think relatively speaking, compared to the guitar, it's an easier instrument to play. I think that's why so many schools and so many children are now playing the ukulele, because it's a smaller. It's great for little fingers.
So it's a bit like starting off on a recorder or something like that, is it?
The advantage is on the recorder, you can't sing at the same time. But on a ukulele, they can play and sing.
Yeah, you got it.
So
yeah.
it's big. It's been a big hit. Yeah.
And I think the internet also has really created the boom. You know, YouTube, and there's so many videos out there now, and children can access those, adults can access those, and I think because it's small, it's compact, it's easy to carry around, and it's fun. That's the point. And I think children really are finding it fun to play. It's certainly big in schools, and Amazon, I think it's their biggest seller.
Really?
In terms
That's
of,
yeah, I would never have thought of that.
They sell by the
So
minute.
what you're saying is it's got a. It might be sort of rooted a bit in the past, but it's got a great future
Oh yes.
Yeah.
as an instrument.
And
Yeah.
I think a lot of really good players, you know, in the business, you know, I'm thinking of Joe Brown, certainly, you know, George Harrison, former George Harrison, Eric Clapton. They all play ukulele. They love to play ukulele, and it's great. It's a super instrument. You can just pick it up, and you can be playing songs very quickly.
So there you are. Maybe it's something for me, you know, even the musical
yeah,
dumbbell,
absolutely.
musical
within
dumbbell like
within
me.
1 hour, you'll be playing a song. Believe you me.
I don't believe it that is that easy.
Yeah. We give free lessons. Well, no, we don't give free lessons. That's the
Lessons are expensive. Yes.
Now you've got other instruments as well. So can you just explain what we're going to hear tonight? What instruments are we going to hear tonight?
I play a tenor ukulele, but I also play a banjolele.
Yeah. Now there's different types of ukulele, aren't there? You can have presumably a bass
They
one
range
as well.
from originally the ukulele would have been what would have been called an alto, but it's actually a soprano. So that's the smallest of the instruments. That's a tiny one. You then have a concert, which is a bit bigger. You then have the tenor, which is a little bit bigger still. You then go to a baritone, which is, and in terms of the ukulele, is not. I suppose it's not really played.
Not popular.
Not so popular, and that's basically it. And you can have you can double the strings, the same as the mandolin. So you can have an 8-stringed instrument. You can also get, I think there's a 7-string on it, or 6 strings.
8 string.
I think there's a 7-string on the market at the moment. I can't think why anyone would want a 7-string ukulele. It's beyond me. And of course, the U-bass, which is was developed through Carla, is so you can actually play a ukulele bass now.
Great. And so what was the other instruments we're going to hear tonight?
Well, we can introduce Vic here.
Vic?
Vic
You're on the
Play the harmonica.
harmonica, right? We don't need to plug you in then.
No.
No electrics involved.
I play the bass mainly, but I play the harmonica.
Yeah.
On some tunes.
And Rita,
I play just the ukulele.
you're just the ukulele
Yes,
expert.
I
Yeah.
concert, which is the second size up.
So you can play them in combinations, various different combinations, and when you form a band.
Yeah, you can put
Yes.
them all together. They're all strung. Well, they're strung the same: G, C, E, and A.
Yeah.
Although some can be strung as a low G.
Well, the
Chris has a low G.
I always
doesn't
have a low G.
he? Yeah.
But the baritone is tuned differently. So it comes out, and you've got to remember another set of fingerings on all the chords.
Yeah. So we keep clear from the baritone.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
use soprano, concert, and tenor.
Yeah.
Between
Okay.
us.
Right. Now, you perform all over the place. I was looking at your website, and quite a number of performances, and some locally as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, when's your next one coming up for people who might be interested
know?
to?
One next month, haven't we? St Lawrence Bay.
Oh yes, St Lawrence Bay.
Yeah.
St Lawrence Bay. We're also doing, I think, every bank holiday at the Benfleet Tavern. They've really taken us to their hearts.
Have you got a sort of fan? You've probably got a Facebook page, but I mean, have you got a sort of regular fans who come along and to your performances?
We have, because there's 4 of us, we do bring our own fans. Don't we? and friends come along to watch, because it is just a fun afternoon we can give. You know, it's not like a heavy rock band. It's just a nice family fun entertainment that we can provide, and we have got quite a good following on Facebook, haven't we? And people keep an eye on us, put it that way.
Okay. Well, do you want to give us your... I've got your website address. It's yesterukes.co.uk, isn't it? So if people are interested, they can look up that website and see when you're performing.
They could drop us a line.
Okay. But you don't have to wait, because we're going to get a chance to hear you tonight, aren't we? And next door in our other studio, which is a bit bigger than this one, but it's still a bit of a squeeze. we're going to hear you in a few minutes, aren't we?
Yes,
so
lovely.
I'll let you go now and get set up, and we look forward to hearing from you shortly. Thank you for this chat, and good luck with the performance tonight.
Thanks.
Put the NHS to the test. The Friends and Family Test. It's a short questionnaire you can fill out whenever you get care or treatment from us. It's anonymous and open to everyone, with your answers going to the people making decisions about your local services. We need to know where things are going well and where they could be improved. So start putting us to the test by asking any of our staff how you can take part.
bhr 1287. Your favourites and information 24 hours a day for the guests of Basildon Hospital and its workforce. bhr 1287 is a registered charity, and our volunteers are here to entertain you on 1287 AM and on your bedside entertainment system. Your favourites and information on Hospital Radio for Basildon.
All across Basildon Hospital, bhr 1287.
And welcome back to our special programme featuring Yesterukes. And they're already now in the second studio. Rita, Chris, John and Vic, over to you.
We're going to kick this off with Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on and hear, come on and hear. It's the best band in the land. They can play a bugle call like you never heard before. So natural that you want to go to war. That's the bestest band what am. Honey, come on along, come on along, come on along. Let me take you by the hand up to that man, to the man who's the leader of the band. And if you care to hear that Swanee River played in ragtime, come on and hear, come on and hear, come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander's Ragtime Band. They can play a bugle call like you never heard before. So natural that you want to go to war. That's the bestest band what I am. Honey, come on along, come on along, come on along, come on along. Let me take you by the hand up to that man, to the man, to the man, to the man who's the leader of the band. And if you can't you hear that Swanee River played in ragtime, come on and hear, come on and hear, come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander's Ragtime Band. Woo! Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
We're going to go all the way to Carolina now. Okay. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. No one could be sweeter than my sweetie when I meet her in the morning. Where the morning glories twine around the door, whispering pretty stories I long to hear once more. Strolling with my girlie where the dew is pearly early in that morning. Butterflies will flutter up and kiss each little buttercup adorning. If I had a lad whose life for only a day, I'd make a wish and here's what I'd say. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. Where the morning glories twine around the door, whispering pretty stories I long to hear once more. Strolling with my girlie where the dew is pearly early in the morning. Butterflies will flutter up and kiss each little buttercup adorning. If I had a lad who's life for only a day, I'd make a wish and here's what I'd say. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, this is my favourite one. This is Chattanooga of the Choo Choo. And I think John's just getting his changing over from his banjo to his ukulele. Hat off, and then that's it. Whistle around your neck.
Whistle around my neck.
Okay. Are we ready, guys?
We're ready.
Are we ready? All aboard!
Pardon me, boy, is this a Chattanooga choo-choo?
Yes, ma'am.
Track 29. Boy, you give me a shine.
Can you afford to board the Chattanooga choo-choo?
Yeah, yeah, I got my fare and just a trifle to spare. You leave the Pennsylvania station by the 3:45. You read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing into the bar, then you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the Collins, gotta keep it rolling. Ooh, Chattanooga, there you are. There's gonna be a certain party at the station, old satin and lace. I used to call funny face.
She's gonna cry until I tell her that I'll never roam. So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? In Carolina, when you hear the whistle blowing into the bar, yeah, when you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the Collins, gotta keep it rolling. there you are.
Hey there, boys.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm coming back to Tennessee. Well, I said, hey there, boys.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a one-way ticket on the Chattanooga choo-choo train. There's gonna be a certain party at the station. Oh yeah, satin and lace.
Satin and lace.
I used to call funny face.
I used to call funny face. She's gonna cry. I tell her that I'll never roam. So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Oh, the poor.
What?
What fun! Now you wouldn't believe it, but our next song is actually in the top million in the Bahamas. It's selling like hot rocks. It's called "I Love a Ukulele." And now, the song that's on the sunny side of the street, which is in C.
Grab your coats and get your hats. Leave those worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet on the sunny side of the streets. Can't you hear the pitter patters? And that happy June is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the streets.
It does, it certainly does.
This one's by an old friend of ours, Fats Waller.
Well, you knew him personally, Chris.
Well, I knew him personally, yes. I didn't like to brag about it.
I didn't know him.
It's called I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter. Sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet, oh so sweet. They're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say I hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling better. And close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet. They're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses on that bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say I hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling better. And close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came. I'm gonna make believe it came. I'm gonna make believe it came from you.
Thank you.
Fantastic. The Yesterukes, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you to Rita, Chris, John and Vic. And if you'd like to find out more about them, they have a website and it's called yesterukes.co.uk. So if you go to that website, you'll be able to find out when their next performance is, which I believe is in St Lawrence, as they mentioned, and or one of their performances later on the year, and go along and see them. They're very worthwhile seeing and obviously listening to as well. Okay, that's it from me. Following me, Jackie James takes over, and her programme Easy on the Ear follows shortly and includes a book at bedtime, which I must admit I'm rather intrigued to find out what that's all about. So join Jackie in a few minutes from now. It's coming up to 11 minutes to 9 here on BHR 1287.
BHR 1287.